So, FIFA's back. Yes, EA Sports' glorious ode to the beautiful game returns for the 2012 edition, and they've shocked us all with a title this time, calling it FIFA 12. So, what's changed, and have the updates been minimal or game-changing? To be honest, since we got a copy, it hasn't left our consoles, and we've racked up enough games by now to give you our comprehensive review.
All the talk is over, now the game is underway.
FIFA's annual tirade against the gaming charts is as reliable as Christmas. You know you're going to have a great time, even if things have only changed a bit. Well, FIFA 12 is blowing that concept out of the water. Far from making minor tweaks to the overall package, they've decided to completely redesign one of the most important, but often overlooked, elements of football. Defending, ladies and gentlemen, now requires more input than holding a single button. But it's not just a bit of gameplay tweaking. Aside from the teams being updated and the stats being tinkered with, there's a very impressive new physics engine. FIFA 12 is a real step forward for the series, and I can't wait to lose the whole year to it.
Big chance! Brazil has scored!
FIFA 12 is, as ever, all about authenticity, and the list of teams you can play as is mind-boggling. The stadia are, of course, perfect replicas of their real-life counterparts. The crowds actually seem alive now, with depth and movement across the terraces, and there are 2 sets of commentary teams to mix it up a bit, so you don't throw your controller against the wall. Oh, and spoiler alert, a certain Scottish bloke is gone. The integration of Sky Sports into the career mode, a better broadcast camera angle, player photos, and even pre-match vignettes all add to this. Improved no end in FIFA 12 is the Pro Player Intelligence System. The AI, whether playing against or with you, is much, much better. Players behave as you would expect logical human beings to do, or footballers. Lampard makes intelligent passes. Rooney hunts down 1-2s behind defenders like a hungry tiger. Also, when a player picks up an injury, it tells you what type. Feels like a small addition, but it just adds to the feeling that this isn't just a great football game full of fairly generic footballers.
Forward down the flank.
And now we reach the biggest addition to the game, the defending system. The tactical defending system really makes you think like a defender for the first time in a football game. You can actually allow teams to hold the ball before unleashing a counter-attack. Going in for a simple tackle dedicates that player to it. You have to be sure of your move or risk leaving a massive hole in the defence. Yeah, the old hold down X or A or whatever you play on's tackle button is still available, but after a few hours with tactical defending, it will seem like an autopilot setting. FIFA 12 may have just become the complete footy package. Obviously, it's kept up the tradition of blink and you'll miss them fixes too. They may not seem like much, and they never do, but after a few days with the latest version, you find yourself looking in the mirror and asking yourself how you ever played its archaic predecessor. For starters, there are quick throw-ins, allowing for more dynamic play. The new Impact engine has opened up the physical side of the game. Collisions seem real and not just generic animations. Players will barge and tug at each other going for the ball. There's clashes of heads. And in career mode, your chosen team becomes a living entity. Morale and form are now as important as energy. In previous games, the form arrows didn't really seem that big a deal, but now squad rotation becomes a massive importance.
He's found his teammates. The goal stands.
Every year a FIFA game is released, it just continues to get better and better. Sometimes the improvements are slight, but this time round, I can assure you they're big. FIFA 12 sees the series become as close to the real thing as we've ever seen before, and sets an intimidating marker to its rival. As far as playing football with a controller goes, this is as good as it gets.